Well, my name is Raul Rubio. I am the coordinator for the Bushwick Community Partnership, one of the 11 different community partnerships that are stationed throughout the city. So I'm one of the 3 in Brooklyn. Faith-based communities are usually one of the ones that we kind of tend to miss out when we look at our community service partners and the CBOs. They're also one of those ones that often looking for services but sometimes don't know where to turn. People that need services or need help will go to places that they feel comfortable. So they'll go to a religious leader, they'll go to somebody at their church to be able to talk about what's going on. But when you do that, then what does that person do? He'll pray for you, he'll give you some advice and direction. But if he also in his back pocket had a list of service providers that he could be like, well, look, you know what? I've worked with these people, why don't you give them a call? Or why don't we just sit there and call them together? And then we can start to bridge that gap.
Hi, I'm Helen Flowers. I'm Deputy Director of the Grandparent Resource Center at the Department for the Aging. We work with families, grandparents who are raising grandchildren and their relatives, and of course, caring for their children. Some of our cases come from ACS, and they have, unique situations. I wanted to get a better understanding of the ACS process and how things flow and how it works. And I also wanted to really talk to those in high places, so to speak, to see whether or not we can kind of talk a little bit more on the table about grandparent caregiving and how we can kind of provide some type of initiative to help them during their transition. In different cultures, some individuals, they're more prone to talk to someone in the faith-based of faith rather than those that are in institutions like HRA, in institutions like ACS. They're more comfortable. And so if we can infuse the two and connect the church to our community, to connect the church to our city government agents and federal, state levels, it would make such a world of a difference.
I'm Zhao Denping, the pastor of Tianfu United Methodist Church. My church is located at the Sunset Park, Brooklyn. Very happy to attend this meeting. It really opened my eyes, so I see the many different faiths from the different religions. So I think it's very good things for us. In the future, I can do something for that. Maybe some of our congregation also like to help the children like that.
So what are you thinking of the program so far?
Excellent. That is why I've come. I'll be doing a seminar in our Long Island this weekend relating to the same subject, so it's really important.
What's important about it?
The general information that is passed on, how the tactical method of dealing with the subject of foster caring and how to be a good foster parent. The ins and outs of it, the challenges that are posed. It opens up the avenue for dialogue, for more intrusive and intensive dialogue. The problem is sitting back and not knowing, not having the interaction. Surely that will impede progress. But being here to hear the different arguments and commentaries, that can really be a catalyst.
Hi, I'm Lori Sherman Graff from Art Gallery NYC. I thought what a great opportunity to see people from all walks of ACS and faith. And we're also very interested at Art Gallery to get more involved with faith-based organizations. So I thought this could be a great opportunity to network. I think it's wonderful. I think this is more of these should be done. I think it's a great way to connect people.
Hi, I'm Reverend Mark Leach, Park Avenue Christian Church. I'd say this is probably one of the best I've ever seen or been to. I've learned a great deal so far. I have a particular interest in the idea of grandparent fostering. So that was my special interest in coming today. It was said earlier, a lot of people go to their faith leaders first rather than going to an agency, especially the immigrant neighborhoods. They're afraid of possible legal repercussions, not being very trusting of the system, and the system's here to help them. But often it's a religious leader, somebody that they trust, that they go to first. That's why we need to know what's going on.
I'm Swami Parmeshanand of Bharat Sevashram. I'm a Hindu monk, and our head office is in Kolkata, India. We're 450 monks with branches all over the world. Well, faith leaders, they have the inspiration now they need the information. Because human beings are very complex, families are complex, coming from different countries and coming metropolitan America and here in New York. And this ACS, they know it's made up of university graduates. So they study this human behavior of family and why we're having so much of children at foster homes or in broken homes. And they have the solution how to solve that. And together with this information and prayers like coming from the ashram and temples, we pray for people, but we also have to give them guidance for their physical and daily needs. So this synthesis of the faith leaders and academia and services by the government needs to come together.
Hi, my name is Diane Mack. I'm the Administrative Supervisor for Home Finding Recruitment and Recertification with Catholic Guardian Services. Well, I chose to come to the retreat because the issue of child welfare and families and faith are very important to me personally and important to me in the work that I do. So one, as a child welfare staff person in which I am actively recruiting individuals to become foster and adoptive parents and helping them understand how they are partners in family and partners in the community. I'm also a woman of faith who values the extended family, who values the way that spirituality, the way that prayers, the way that our actions as we walk in faith contribute to the growth of the individual and strengthen the bonds of family. And I'm committed to doing that because it's been done for me.